Celebrating 50 years of success, the Rich and Charlie's franchise has grown into a $5 million four-restaurant operation that serves delicious food. Here to tell us more are co-owners Emil Pozzo and Marty Ronzio. Thank you so much for being with us today, gentlemen.
Thanks for having us.
And what's interesting is this is something that's been in your family for generations. It has not gone outside of the family. How vital is that to the success of the business?
I think if you go back to the very beginning in 1967 when we opened, Emil's parents, my mother made all the raviolis, cannelloni, manicottis in the basement of our home. So we kind of grew up walking downstairs just to see what was going on and having the food being made right there.
That's got to be amazing to be able to eat like that at home, but then be able to have the honor that your family is serving other families like that. So let's talk about what happened from the basement of your home into the first Rich and Charlie's. What happened after that?
Well, my uncle and Marty's uncle, along with their partner, his partner Charlie Mugavero, opened up a little Italian Jewish delicatessen out in University City at Del Mar and Old Bonham, and it went over. You know, people enjoyed the food. It sold pretty well, and eventually the Italian items started outselling the Jewish items, and we basically turned it into an Italian restaurant and opened another location out on Woods Mill and Clayton Road after that location, and pretty much the Jewish element went by the wayside, and it was all Italian pasta, and our famous Rich and Charlie salad was a star attraction of the menu, and it just kept going from there.
Tell me, what's the secret to having success all these years, to keeping it in the family all these years and nobody's killed anybody yet or anything like that? What's the secret?
I think basically it's just trying to have the same quality of food that we always had. We've never really changed the ingredients that go in. We've added and subtracted items from the menu, but if you go back to the original 13, 14 items, pastas especially, that were on the menu, they're being made in the exact same way they were 50 years ago. They're being done the same way, and they're actually the most popular items on the menu. We have about 30 pasta items on the menu right now, and the original 13 are probably the most ordered. So I guess it's consistency over 50 years.
Wow. I think they also call that integrity, when you can keep the integrity of the food intact,
Right.
and the business, the restaurant. So tell me, gentlemen, you grew up. Did you ever think about doing anything else, or was it always that you knew that this is where you were going?
We started, my parents were in the restaurant business all their lives. So we both grew up. Emil at Jerry's on the Hill was a busboy when he was 12, 13 years old. I worked for my father's restaurant.
Don't say that too loudly. Go ahead.
But that was okay 40 years ago. That was okay.
Right.
Now you have to worry about it. But we both grew up bussing tables, washing dishes, waiting tables. That's how we learned how to do the business.
Wait, this isn't like a true success story within a success story. You started bussing and now you're the boss. Inspiration.
Right.
And now
It might be a downgrade.
Oh, no, I don't think so. Well, now you've hit 50 years of celebrating being in business. And I want to talk a lot more about that because you're doing some really fascinating things. And you even encompassed, you've branched out, you've expanded, and the celebration is going on throughout all the restaurants, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Correct.
Right.
So let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk a lot more about 50 years and what that looks like and how you're expressing that to the public. Stay with us at STL Live. We'll have more with Rich and Charlie's after this break.